So going strong at 18, what are some of the care and management strategies that you do to help him?
Well, he's really been low maintenance his whole career as far as show jumping goes. Obviously the issues he's had were significant ones, but he's been tough in the ring.
Yeah.
And knock on wood, hopefully that continues. We don't do a lot of special things. That's just my program and my style. I mean, he stays very fit. He gets work every day. He gets lots of green, give him lots of energy, and we don't have any tricks or supplements. I know a lot of people eat a lot of different supplements, and I'm sure they're helpful to a certain degree. I just haven't really gotten into that in my program. It's mostly just good old-fashioned fitness and listening to the horse. I mean, if he doesn't feel right, we give him a break. But he's pretty tough. He's a pretty tough horse.
Mm-hmm. He's Irish.
Real sound. He's Irish. Yeah, he's real sound. Cruising, his father was a very sound horse.
Okay.
I talked with the owner of Cruising. She flew out to Spruce Meadows a few years ago to see Flexible, and she flew out to the Masters, I think, or maybe I can't remember. Maybe it was the summer series. But I sat with her at a dinner there for a little bit and talked with her about Cruising, and she said that being around Flexible, they have so many similarities, and she said that Cruising was sound as a rock when he was 19, and the only reason they retired him is he had a heart problem, some sort of murmur or something that was possibly going to cause, like heart failure in the ring competing, which she didn't want that obviously to happen. So, but he was sound as a rock. Flexible's the same. He's never had any joints injected. He's just been pretty simple in that regard.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so lighter question. What are some of his quirks, I guess, in the barn or under saddle?
Well, his biggest quirk is, and it's gotten much better over the years. I know him so well, it's not that big of an issue, but he used to be very difficult to get on. Yeah, so, he threw me off, I don't know how many times, and I broke ribs, and concussion, and he's just, when he's fresh, and which he's fresh most of the time, he, especially when he was younger, would really react quickly and explosively once you'd swing your leg over. You get your foot in the stirrup and you swing over the top of the saddle, and as soon as you come down with that other leg on the other side, I mean, he would spin and twist and buck and like a bronc. And so that was the biggest quirk. I mean, we have to be careful when he's super fresh. You have to have somebody hold him, and you have to pet him and talk to him. It's a little bit of an ordeal. And he can be a little grumpy in the stall. As we can see, he's a little protected when he's in the stall, especially when he's eating. If you have food in there, you have to be a little cautious. He wouldn't hurt you, but he looked like he wanted to kill you. He's a pretty good-natured, sweet horse, really, overall.
Mm-hmm. So then, what is the biggest thing in general that Flexible's taught you? What do you think?
Wait. If you have time, take it, use it. Don't be in a rush, because we've waited it out with him in numerous situations where there was advice to get aggressive and try to fix some of these problems, and patience and time can be very helpful.
Yeah. So then I guess finally, what's on the horizon for him? So he is 18. So what's his future?
He is
like?
18, and that's been, emotionally, that's been the most difficult thing for me this year, really, to get going and get competitive with him. Is I just, in the back of my mind, I just keep questioning myself, is this the right thing to keep competing with this horse at 18? I mean, it's a bit over the hill, for our sport. But he doesn't feel 18, he doesn't act 18, and I think people that have seen him jump here this summer, they realize that he's not your typical 18-year-old show jumper. He's got a lot left in him. So we'd just take it, show by show, class by class, and as long as he's feeling young and enthusiastic and fresh, he craves it. It's just absolute like candy to him, like candy to a kid. He just loves going in the ring. I mean, he tells me it's so obvious. He doesn't like warming up. He just soon not warm up. The warm up brings a waste of time to him. But boy, when it's time to go in the ring, he can't wait to get in the ring. He wants to go in and he wants to do his thing. He loves it.